Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful day of Charlevoix's adventure in StarMade. So what's going on? Okay, well basically the plan is this. I've decided to build a small base here on this planet, on this plate here, just because I died and it was it's such a big setback, it's unbelievable. And so anyways, so today what I have planned is I've kind of had the Rails bug in my head, which means that I've been thinking about kind of what I want to do. I want to create something that's simple, not too complicated, that's using the Rails, that will be practical, useful, and allow me to store my ship here, my salvager. Now, as you can tell, I'm just sitting on the core of my ship here, which is the salvager. Yeah, there's no real design I have for this, so I'm not sure how it's going to look. I kind of have an idea what I want to do with the salvagers. I understand I want 25 salvagers, and we're going to have to put on this ship a radar jammer, so that way we don't get any pirates to lock onto us, or we don't get any shit, man. My language. It's so funny. Basically, we need the radar jammers so that way the pirates ignore us. Maybe a cloaker to kind of be invisible, but probably that's not important to the computer, I don't think. It's probably more for PvP play style. So I'm going to need a radar jammer, which uses a hell ton of resources, which kind of sucks. And yeah, and then the base is going to take a hell ton of resources too. I went out harvesting in the last video, which you saw, I hope. If not, go check that out. Basically, I kind of went on a little mining run with the ship that I had at the time. And so with this episode, I plan to kind of show the shipbuilding aspect. Of course, you super sped up, so that way it's short. And then I'm going to get into probably some more harvesting of some materials, and then I'm going to get into building the rail system. Now that's kind of going to be the big kahuna right there, because I think that's going to be interesting to watch. So yeah, otherwise I'll see you in the shipbuilding part. Well, hello everybody. Well, hopefully you lasted through all that footage. So now here on the planet, there's our ship, kind of parked kind of roughly where I want it to be. Probably going to have to mess around with that stuff. But basically now the plan is to go into the build block here. Let's kind of fast forward here. So I plan on my ship being no more taller than this thing, because it's actually pretty tall. If anything, I can get this block down into the ground one, so it actually will be one less than this height. So this height here, let's put a lava block. Let's see here. Let's put a lava block at the height that we want. Oh yeah, I can't actually attach on the ship because of what it is. Okay, so let's put it right here. What this lava block will do is it'll show me that that layer is staying. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting building this. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to be in let's see, control, and I want to be in remove mode, and I want to let's do a size here. Okay, it's probably yeah, okay, I see. So we can change that. Let's do, that's the height, or yeah, it's height. So then this should be 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. If I go left click to take away, yeah, okay. So basically what we're doing here is we're going to, yeah, I'm gonna have to move the ship and everything. So basically, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve into this, and I'm gonna create the inside part of the base here, which will go so that the inside will drive into about here. Then it's gonna, then the ship will turn to the right. It's gonna go forward this way. to this central part here. Then it's going to turn left, and then it's going to sit on the platform that will rise up to this level to allow us to fly away. So yeah, so you know, the next phase of the video will be me carving this out, and you'll get to watch that if you'd like. And otherwise, I'll see you kind of near the end of the video, hopefully with this all working and functional, and with the rails doing what they need to be doing. So yeah, so I'll see you there. Okay, everybody. Whew, man. Hopefully you're still with me. So I'll show you what is going on here. Let's zoom inside to our heads. Stand up. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've set up some logic here, and so I tried to have this logic, this button here. I tried to have this one. It's still on the same rail it was, but this rail wasn't here, and you would attach to this rail. But the thing with this button is it activates when you pass it. So when you attach here with your ship and move forward, it doesn't actually count as a trigger. So the landing pad is essentially this spot right here, and you're supposed to aim for this spot, and then your ship will land here, and then it'll move forward again, and then bang. And what happens is I'll activate it. This one switches, and then when you hop out, you can just activate the switch again. Boom, to move. Now you can chain these switches up. So for example, if I was to put in, let's see here, a switch button. So if I was to put in a button right, let's put right here. Okay. So this one is connecting to this flip flop here, and then connected to. Oh, I need to get out of that. Okay. And then the flip-flop is connected to this block, and then it's also connected to the NOT signal. I guess what the NOT signal does is it turns this into a switch, I think, because it sends a signal one way and then it doesn't the next time. So I think, but yeah. So anyways, so what we'll do is I'll hook this one up with this one. Oh, sorry. So C and then V. So notice the hot keys aren't there. That's a bug, of course, but that's alpha, because this is a very early implementation. So we'll select this one, which then goes to this one. Okay, so now if we trigger this button, it triggers that, which triggers the signal, which changes the state of this to sideways. And that's this block way up here, right? That's the sideways block. And this block is connected actually to the not signal. And then this is connected to that. So now if we say we hopped out and we push this button again, hey, it would flip it back. And as you saw, it flipped it back for us. But I'm actually not satisfied with this location of the button, so I'm going to probably just put it right here instead. And then we'll hook this one up. So actually what I want to try with this button is putting it underneath. So let's do that. I'm just using the regular mode for this. This one needs to, so that's the space. I can't see shit. Okay, let's go into build mode. I can't see shit. Oh yeah, okay. So let's see here. And to see more, I go lighten. And oh, what's going on here? It does that to me sometimes. There we go. Okay, so underneath here, let's take off remove mode. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. Okay, perfect. And then there's the switch, the second switch there. So we'll go C, and then we'll go V. Then we'll turn it off with C, and then we'll go C, and we'll V into the not or into the flip flop. And then we should let's see, we can grass this up. So let's put some rock down here, and then let's grass this up. So there you go. So that hides the trigger, which is awesome. I don't like these green connector bars on these logic. Yes, it's nice to know where the logic is, but yeah, I don't know. So anyways, that's all hooked up. So let's get out of build mode. Let's go and try this out now. So now we can put, oh, I'm dying. Stop that. There. So which activates that. And then I can hop on my ship, push this button to boom, to move it into the base. So now I could have put this on top, but I think I'm glad I put it down here, because the way I'm going to have to make everything trigger now, it kind of changes the concept a bit. But that's okay, that's okay. So let's go into here. And I'm going to left click because it's selected with the rail block is, or yeah, the rail block is selected. So I boom. Now I'm just going to fly straight out. Okay. So say we're out here, and now we want to come in and land. So oh shit, flying on planets, I hate it. Because you're fighting against gravity and it just sucks. Okay, so let's go up a bit, forward. So I'm trying to aim for that one spot, right? Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't aim where you expect it to. Come on, there we go. Watch. See, bang, it stops. So the switch is triggered. Space to align. Boom. Okay, I hop out. I should use the plex doors, but that's okay. So this setup is going to have to move. The logic is going to have to move. I'm going to have to put it probably in a chamber down here somewhere. Maybe I'll make a spot for the logic so that way we can look at it, maybe with some glass on it. So yeah, so basically now I hop out of my ship and I'm done. I'm on my planet here. Not sure what I'm going to build out here on the plate, but I'm going to build some stuff eventually maybe. I'm just going to take over this plate since I need to build up supplies, mine and everything. So I just need to build a base for that. So anyways, I'm out. It's like, okay, oh shit, I'm going to die of the lava. I'm going to have to change those. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to go bye-bye vehicle, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't know how to wave in the game. Zoom out. Bye-bye. I don't know how to get rid of the HUD. So yeah, and now you're going to watch. The ship's going to rotate. This is so cool. Bloop! And then ship moves forward. So these, I should go back into first person. So these rotation blocks, basically you have to point them in the direction you want them to end up. So because it was coming this way, it defaults to 90 degrees to the clockwise. They did fix these textures, by the way. There's some great videos out there by Bench, who has made some great tutorials on the Rails, this is where I've kind of gained the knowledge from a little bit, the primer, to kind of do this. Now, what I want to build here, I'm going to have to do it on my own time because it takes forever to work with this stuff for some reason for me. Maybe because I'm a noob, but that's okay. So anyways, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a big platform, which then after the ship comes here, boom, it moves it up to the top. And then the ship will wait up there waiting for you to take off. And then I want it to go back down and you kind of reset itself after that. But I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. So I'm thinking what I might do is have it as a sensor connected to the block under here, right, which will activate this to stop it. But then that will also activate another switch which will lower the launch pad back down. And then what will happen is then the ship, maybe I don't want it to go up automatically. Maybe I want it to sit there. And then I want to hop in and wirelessly, there's these things called your inner ship remote. Maybe I'll use that, wirelessly use that for it to raise it up. Because I want to put doors up here too that close, so that way you can't notice or you shouldn't notice that there's a base here. I want to kind of build it in the ground and kind of hidden. All this stuff here on the side, I'm going to have to, I better watch my step. I want to kind of rebuild the land here a bit, kind of change the terraforming a bit, so it's kind of like underground, the base. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. And I'm going to move the, oh shit. Oh man. Those lava blocks really do hurt. But see, if you notice, you log out, log back in, your health is back to full. It's at 120. So, anyways, so I need to move these reactors and make it bigger. I kind of had an idea here. I was thinking of building it down in here somewhere. I was thinking of building it in here somewhere, maybe. Let's kind of grab these materials here. Okay, cool. Cool. Sorry, I'm just got a little mining spree here. Okay, so I was thinking of building it in here underground. Maybe under in here, maybe it's a big reactor for the whole place. Kind of would look neat, and then maybe hook it up internally into the little base there that we've got going. I'm kind of thinking about doing that. And then of course the final thing would be to, or not final, but one of the other things would be to remove these lava blocks, put light blocks everywhere instead. Kind of light the place up. Be more naturally. I want to put stairs there for whatever reason. And I want to put the lift in here as well. So I'm going to need to think how to do that, because I need a wall. So I might have to rotate the ship the other direction. Very interesting. Well, it's a platform, right? So the platform can raise up anywhere. So yeah, no, I can put the rail on any of these walls. I'm going to have to think about that, because the rails need to be on the platform, and then the platform will go up. So maybe I'll put the rails in the corner here so it lifts up the platform. Yeah, because then that way it stays out of the way and we keep our clearance for the rotating. Plus the ship isn't done, so we'll have to see once it's fully done if it fits in there still. Otherwise there'll be some more modifications. I want to put some big doors on here, obviously, which won't hide very well, but whatever. So yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed yourselves. I've enjoyed making this episode, and I have no idea how long it is. Obviously you'll know, because you'll be at the end of the episode here, and you would have lasted all the way through my nonsense and my incoherent oh, what do I want to say? Kind of like the sped up footage that I placed in with the music all throughout here. Kind of did a couple times. I'm kind of playing with a style of creating videos on YouTube for this one, and yeah, I don't know, whatever. It's fun. I like StarMade. I like recording my stuff because it makes it fun to play. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.